Yo, this is a very different video from anything else that I've ever done, but that's because this is a very different situation from anything else I've ever dealt with. If you would have asked me when my channel first started gaining subscribers and views and everything, if I thought that one day I would be sitting down to record this video, I would have told you were absolutely insane. But here we are. So, as you can tell from the title, I want to talk about the situation with Lex, Mr. T. Lexify. If you aren't familiar, where the story begins, at least in my perspective, because from looking at comments and stuff, I've seen that I guess he's been taking people's gameplay without any credit for quite a while. But I haven't watched his channel in quite some time, because to be honest, he was never really one of the channels I was subscribed to, because I kind of fell off zombies for a while and only came back recently. But anyways, about a month ago, Lex uploaded a video and he was talking about, I think, Zombies Chronicles 2 or something. It really doesn't matter. But the gameplay that he used in the background was found to be from another YouTuber who is much smaller than him, named Apothis. And Apothis is really great. Definitely check him out. I'll have him linked in the description. He's actually really on the rise lately. He's gained like 10,000 subscribers in the last month. It's insane. Anyways, Lex took his gameplay and used it as the background gameplay. No credit, no mention of it, no anything. And this was at the time Apothis had maybe 8,000 subscribers, something like that. And so Apothis tweeted at Lex, and he kind of was like, passive-aggressively digging at him. He was like, hey, just wanted to check, is it normal to steal other YouTubers' content and gameplay without saying anything or even so much as giving credit? And so, nothing seemed to come of that. And then I messaged Apothis and I was like, yo, what happened? And he was like, yeah, Lex just completely ripped one of my videos and used it as the background for his entire video. And so I didn't say anything because, it wasn't my situation to kind of blow the whistle on, as it were, because, Apothis tweeted it, but you know how YouTube is. You have like a fraction of the people who follow you on YouTube who follow you on other social media stuff. But then a few days later, Apothis mentioned it in a video, and at that point, Lex had actually put a link to Apothis's channel. He put like his YouTube handle in the description as well as a link to his Twitter. Without saying anything, without apologizing, without reaching out, without even mentioning it. All he did was add that to the description. And so Apothis was like, it's whatever. I could file a copyright strike, but I don't want to do that. I'll take the high road, and, hopefully it doesn't happen again. But clearly, Lex has not gotten the message. Because yesterday, a friend of mine messaged me and told me to check out a video on Lex's channel where it is a 30-minute segment from his live stream where he's reacting to a YouTube video. And the entire YouTube video he's reacting to is right there in this video on YouTube. And on top of that, the title is clickbaity in a way to make it seem like Lex is the one that's ranking all of the weapons when you click on the video. In reality, he's just reacting to someone else's list. So, that's just standard clickbait. That's normal stuff on YouTube. Nothing too bad there. But once again, he makes no attempt to say, hey, I'm watching this video from, this creator. I'm reacting to this video from so-and-so. Nothing. He just starts the video, he lets it play, talks over it, and like I said, the whole video that he's reacting to is in the YouTube video. So if you're a fan of Lex, who has, 1.5 million subscribers, you have absolutely no reason to go to this other channel when you've already seen the whole video. And so once again, no mention of anything, but then you look in the description and there's his YouTube tag at Eclipse Rebirth. I go to his channel. The dude has less than 1,000 subscribers. He has 850 subscribers at the time I checked. And Lex has 1.5 million. You would think that the very least you can do is say, hey, this video that I'm reacting to was made by Eclipse Rebirth. Please go check him out. And, when you make a video like that, you shouldn't put their entire video in your video, because then, like I said, they have no reason to go look at Eclipse video. They are like, well, I already watched it in Lex's video. And then, obviously, Lex, having the bigger audience, is going to get more views. His video got 97,000 views at the time I looked, and Eclipse had 6.4 thousand. And there was a comment on Eclipse's video where someone was like, hey, Lex pretty much stole your video and didn't credit you at all. And Eclipse said, yeah, I know, I saw that, other people were telling me that, but it's okay because the video went from 2,000 to 6,000 views. But just because Eclipse is okay with it, that doesn't mean that what Lex did isn't scummy. If someone breaks into my house and I tell the police, no, I don't want to press charges. I mean, I guess, they broke into my house, so they probably needed the stuff that they stole more than I needed it. Just because I don't want to press charges or I'm not upset, that doesn't make it okay. I keep saying this because it's just ridiculous. Lex has 1.5 million subscribers. The least you can do is give the guy a shout out, And if Lex hadn't put his entire video in his own video, maybe if he had just reacted to some of it and left out some of it, people would have more of a reason to go to Eclipse's channel. He got a boost from 2,000 to 6,000 views, but if Lex hadn't included the whole video and given people an actual reason to go to his channel, other than just to support him because they don't agree with what Lex is doing, he could have gotten even more views. It's one thing to react to a video on stream, because on stream, even on YouTube, on Twitch or YouTube, wherever you're streaming, it's not directly competing with someone's video. I'm not going on Twitch or even looking at YouTube streams to watch YouTube videos, you know what I mean? So if I see it on the stream, I probably wasn't going to see it on YouTube. But on YouTube, you are directly competing with the channel that you have stolen the video from. And you are a much bigger channel who is going to get picked up more in the algorithm based on, your subscribers watching it. And it's not fair. You basically are just taking this video and claiming it as your own at that point. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover here in this video. Basically, Lex needs to realize that it's not okay to steal other people's stuff. If you're going to use someone's gameplay, you should ask, or at the very least credit them visibly, not in the description where most people aren't even going to bother to look. When you look at any other video where they're using someone else's gameplay, first of all, it's not the entire video. It's maybe, 5% of the video is someone else's gameplay. But that point aside, on the screen, they put credit to this channel for the gameplay. And if you're going to react to something on stream and you are going to make a video out of it, you need to cut it up into smaller pieces So that way you're not just stealing their entire video and posting it on YouTube and completely taking away any views they would have gotten because they're just going to you. I'm sure, Lex, you're not watching this. But if you are, just realize that you have a lot of subscribers. You have a lot of people who watch you. You have a lot of eyes on you. And you need to set a better example for the community. Because it's not okay to steal people's stuff. It's not okay to put other creators down just to help yourself when you are already up on this massive pedestal and they're all the way down at the bottom somewhere in the ocean. It's not okay. Please do better.